Reverend Robert Murray M'Cheyne. I was trying to get it right. I was introduced to him by one of my professors when I was sharing with him that going from being so active in ministry outside of my home versus where I was today, it was discouraging for me. And I was finding it hard to be content living with an ailment while also caregiving to my husband who lives with an ailment. And it was just so hard to find contentment in being a Christian in that circumstance. And I confessed this to my professor because I was taking his classes, but I was telling him, like, I feel useless. Like, sometimes I don't, oh, my son, hold on. Sometimes I don't know why I'm taking the classes, basically. And I didn't really expect him to respond to my, emotional letting it all out type of, whatever I was going through. I felt in the moment to, let him know this. But his response to me let me know that I actually needed to let that out, because what he said to me was that one of his heroes was Reverend Robert Murray M'Cheyne. And the reason why he was one of his heroes is because when he was diagnosed with an illness, although he wanted to do ministry outside of the home, he spent more time within his home than he had liked. But the time wasn't wasted. Every day that he woke up, he wanted to redeem the time well. So he would write letters of encouragement, sermons to send out so that people could share them at their gatherings. And he would encourage the saints of God through his writings, through his poetry. And he continued to do that until, his body gave out and he fell asleep. And he fell asleep, I believe, at a very young age. Could be 31, but I could be wrong. But I'll never forget being so thankful that I shared that with my professor, because it was that conversation. It's a lot of things. God works and he uses the members of his body. His spirit is always, working where everything lines up. I was encouraged, use your voice. Don't give up on social media. Use your voice. So I say, Lord, I can write and I need help with my grammar. So I got great editing tools now. I can write. I can use my voice to speak. I can do the next thing right where I am. Am I always going to be here? No, anything can happen. But right now, this is where I am, and I'm no longer depressed about it or feeling like a useless Christian. Now I can say, like Reverend Robert Murray M'Cheyne, I can share wisdom and encouragement with the body of Christ too.